I thought that was so good.
It was so good.
The Smoky Mountain Brewery, but the star of a show, toe jam, and then it has a picture of a foot. But can we talk about American toilets for a second? I am in the Smoky Mountains outside our lovely cabin. We're just about to head on down into Pigeon Forge and we've got some fun things planned today. We've just made it to the Alpine Coaster in Pigeon Forge, which I'm super excited for. Unfortunately, I can't bring like phone, camera, anything like that on it. So we're gonna have to go on and then we'll tell you about it afterwards. Oh God, that's my nose. All right, so debrief. It's such a sunny day. It's so hard to see. I thought that was so good.
It was so good.
We actually wrote it twice. So when you get your ticket, they give you like a little slip so you can come back and ride it for a cheaper price. It was only $10 for a re-ride. So it's $18 for your first ride and then $10 to re-ride. And even when we bought the second ticket, they gave us another slip, like if we wanted to do a third ride again for the $10. But so we have some recommendations. The first time we went on it, we were like right behind other people, and one of the groups had a little kid, so like they were slowing down a lot, and so we got kind of backed up and had to slow down a lot. So recommendation then would be to let people go and maybe wait for a little lull, especially if you're here at a quieter time. That's what we did the second time.
Yeah, second time was so much better.
It was so fast. It was so fast. I got a little bit scared. I braked a few times.
So did I.
Because it is so fast. But also another tip: as you're going up, you don't need to like hold the brake down. So basically, you've got two handles, one on either side. Down is go and up is brake. And I spent the whole time on the way up the first time holding it down. It's like my arms were so tired. And then, the guy told us the second time, just relax. You don't need to use the handles until you're right at the top of the mountain. So yeah, I knew that for the second time. And then the second time, it was so chill the second time. I was just going up like admiring the scenery and stuff. We got a beautiful day for it though.
Yeah,
it's perfect. Blue skies, really clear. But yeah, it was good fun. I would do it again. It actually probably would be cool at night as well.
Yeah, but I just want to do all of them though.
I know, I want to do all the different ones now. There's so many different ones, but we are at the Alpine Coaster Pigeon Forge. Actually, I think it's the Smoky Mountain Alpine Coaster Pigeon Forge. There is a few around. There's definitely some that don't look as good as this one, and this was one that we had a recommendation for. So so random, but I randomly got sitting beside a guy on a plane who had just come back from Pigeon Forge when we were coming back from Florida in May. Yeah. And he like told me about loads of like little tips, and this was one of them, was to come to this coaster. So it was a great tip because it was really, really good. We saw this cute little bakery across the way, literally right across the way from the Alpine Coaster. So we're gonna go have a little look inside. They have signs saying that they do the best cupcakes in town, so we'll see. It looks so cute outside, so we just thought we had to stop and come on in to check it out. So there's an amazing selection of different treats here. We've actually decided to go with a dozen mini of the cupcakes because there's such an array of flavors and we want to try everything. You can see they've got the mini size here, and then you can just get the jumbo size either if there's like a particular flavor that you want to try, but we want to try everything because it all looks so good. But something else that looks amazing is these cocoa bombs, and you can make a hot chocolate out of them. So you basically pour hot milk over it and it's going to melt into your cup. Looks absolutely delicious. We've got the prices and everything out in front here. That little shop was so cute. We wanted to try everything, but we have gone with the mini dozen, like I said, and then we also got 2 chocolate chip cookies. We're actually just sat right outside so we can try some. Well, I think this empty tray tells you how much we enjoyed them. They were so delicious. Probably would have saved like 2 of them at least for later, but it's just such a hot day and so sunny, they definitely wouldn't have lasted. We're gonna save the cookies though for later. Our next stop is the Smoky Mountain Brewery and Restaurant. We're gonna head on in and check out what they have inside. Yeah, so this place, like I said, it's a brewery and a restaurant, but yeah, looks like there's a few more things around this little area. Oh my god, lumberjack axe throwing, and they've got this cool little outdoor assault course type thing. There's quite a few of these things that are like up on a height, you know, like, and you go around and do all the various little bits. And what's this place? Pepper Palace, free sample bar. Oh, that's cool. I don't think Rachel's stomach can handle the hot sauce. This is cool though. So yeah, the plan is just to leave the car where it is now for a few hours and just walk around and explore, but we're going to start off with the Brewery. Smoky Mountain Brewery and Restaurant. It looks really cool. We have gone with the brew sample, so it's only a small 5-ounce sampler, but we're going to try 7 of the beers for $8. And then we've gone with basically all of them on here apart from these two. So we've got quite an array of options to try. So the seasonal selection is an Oktoberfest beer, and then the Brewmaster Special is pumpkin. And check out where we're sitting. We're literally looking right on in to the actual brewery. Super cool. This place is really cool. I think we're going to order ourselves just some wings as well to try. It looks like the wings is one of like the special things they do. But this is a great spot. I kind of wish we had come for like full-on dinner here, but we have dinner plans today. There's a place that's highly, highly rated in Pigeon Forge that we're going to try out. Our beers have just arrived out. What a great little selection. It's like getting to do Epcot food and wine beer flights without paying the ridiculous prices. We went for their special wet wings, which are covered in a sweet and spicy sauce or glaze, and then we've got them with a blue cheese dip and a ranch dip. And poor Rachel is sitting here very anxiously waiting to tuck into these chicken wings. She's like, you better get your camera out and get these filmed because I'm about to tuck right in. So I think for one of the first times ever, I enjoyed every single beer that was on that beer flight. I don't even know if I could pick a favourite because I really enjoyed them all. Did you have a favourite? Yeah, so the 2 lagers are really good, the Mountain Light and then the Hells. And then out of the ales, yeah, maybe the Pale Ale, that was really good. But I enjoyed everything. I wasn't sure I was going to enjoy the pumpkin, but really did. So just showing you guys the receipt. Our wings are $12.50. We got some extra sauce. But that whole sampler was only $8, which is just such good value. We're definitely going to leave a chunky tip because our waitress has been amazing. She's actually Irish as well. Her great-grandfather's from Dublin. They have some of their beers then to take away. Oh, so they have the ones that we really liked. So they have the Hell's Lager, the Pale Ale that we liked. This red ale was really nice, and then the Mountain Light, that's another lager as well. So you can't really go wrong. I didn't mention as well, they actually do the hand spun pizza, I think that's what you say. But yeah, they do pizza here. That's obviously something that's like one of their specials as well. And they had some really good flavors on the menu. The temperature is absolutely fabulous today. It's warm, but it's not humid. So it's really nice walking around. All these random cool shops that we're walking by as well. So I think we're gonna head on over to a place called Christmas Palace. I think that's what it's called. We've driven past it and it looks so cool. It says it's an 8-minute walk, so it shouldn't be too bad. We're just going by Five Guys here on the left. You can smell it. The fries smell amazing. Obviously, like a lot of places in America, it's not the most like pedestrian friendly in terms of like walking around and stuff. It's definitely more driver friendly. But it looks like we might be able to do a walk just down the strip a little bit to see this Christmas Palace. And actually it looked like this place wasn't a good one to drive to because they didn't have much parking. We're just walking by the inn on the river now, and actually it looks like this Christmas place is a lot closer than what we thought because we're just approaching Christmas Tree Lane. This is such a quirky little place, but I have to say we have had such a nice time in this area. The service everywhere has been so friendly and so nice. The food's been great. We're already talking about how we'd love to come back. I'd love to bring our parents. And I think it's just a nice, different sort of trip, you know, getting to stay up in the mountains, still getting to do a theme park, which we absolutely love, getting to have some good food, but getting to experience like a different part of the US as well. So it's actually Christmas Place that it's called. That's where we're heading into now. And then across the way is the inn at Christmas Place. And then the road is Christmas Tree Lane. So we just spent ages inside the incredible Christmas Place. It is a huge Christmas store. And I filmed so much that I'm just gonna have to put it into a separate vlog. So that vlog will already be live. I'll leave it linked in the eye above and down below. And I hope you enjoy Christmas shopping with me because I had such a fun time. Across the road is the inn at Christmas Place. So I think these two are linked together, but this is obviously just like an inn or a hotel, so we're not going to venture off over there. We're actually going to head back towards the brewery. The place that we had planned for dinner is called the Old Mill, and it's incredibly popular, so we might want to get there, just put our names down for a table, and we'll probably have a good hour to kill. From what we've read online, it is just super popular, and just if you want to go, you're gonna have to wait to get a table. We're back outside the Smoky Mountain Brewery. Rachel's just popped to the toilet, but can we talk about American toilets for a second? Public toilets specifically, because it's always very jarring the first time I go into a public toilet in the US. First of all, they're so low down to the ground, like I always feel like I'm after accidentally walking into a kid's toilet. But secondly, and definitely the most disturbing to me, is the peepholes in the toilets. Why is it possible for me to see people outside the toilet, and why is it possible for them to see me on the toilet? Like, why is that a thing? And is it the same all around the US? I don't recall it in California, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe in Disney it was the same. I'm trying to remember. Rachel's just come back out now. But yeah, when we got to Atlanta the first time when I went to the toilet, it's just always a shock, right? When you sit down and you can just see people walking by, you know? So we're gonna head on over now to the Old Mill and see if we can get our names down for a table. I'm sporting my Dollywood t-shirt today. If you've missed that vlog, that will also be linked for you to check out. That was amazing. It was such a good day. We had so much fun and it was so festive. 6 million lights they had up in Dollywood, which I just think is mind-blowing. They've got a huge selection of sauces here. Pepper patch salsa, habanero salsa, avocado tomato salsa. You can hear them actually calling people for the tables at the restaurant, which is super handy, so it means you can have a proper little look around. Look at all these different like pickles and olives, garlic, oh my gosh. There's so much. I'm a little bit more excited, I think, though, about some of the preserves over here. They've got like pumpkin vanilla moonshine jam, Tennessee toe jam, and then it has a picture of a foot. But I think it's peaches. Well, that just caught my eye because I thought that was really funny. You can see they've got so many different flavors of jams. I love this. I love preserves and all that sort of stuff. Cinnamon honey butter as well. That sounds divine. Apple spice pecan honey butter, maple pecan honey butter. Oh, I might have to pick a little something up, I think. They've got a huge section of cornmeal flour, which I guess is pretty special for this store. So you can see they explain what the unbolted means. It means the cornmeal has not been sifted and that it contains the entire kernel, including the outer shell and germ. I've seen a lot of people coming out with bags of flour, so I guess it's a popular product here. They've got some really cute black bear ornaments. Some little shot glasses, little jars, things like that. And some really nice mugs as well, actually. They've got some apparel then outside as well. It's still super sunny, so it may be quite hard to see. We have just been seated. It was about a 35-minute wait. They did say sort of 45 to 50, so that wasn't too bad. Like I say, it looks like it's always a wait here, so a good thing to kind of come like early on in the evening. So we're looking at the Southern Fried Speciality section, I think, this evening. They have such a good choice, and then you also get quite a lot with your meal, which is pretty cool. Even a dessert. They've just given us the desserts for today. So you can see there is a chocolate pudding, banana pudding, blackberry cobbler, pecan pie, or homemade vanilla ice cream. We've got a nice window table as well, so we can have a look out onto the river. We've just had the corn chowder, our side salad, I've gone for ranch dressing, and the homemade fritters brought out. And the homemade fritters come with a maple syrup butter that apparently makes them taste like pancakes. So the corn chowder is delicious, but the star of the show is definitely these homemade corn fritters. They're so light and fluffy, and that butter really does make them taste like pancakes. So delicious. This is the chicken combo. It's so much chicken. And then we got family style mashed potatoes and green beans. Rachel got the boneless country style chicken. It's just so much food. You can also get refills then of the mashed potato and greens. It's unlimited. Not that I think we're going to make any use of that. And Rachel got some gravy over there as well, which looks really good. We're just back at our cabin. This is the pecan pie that I got for dessert. Rachel got the chocolate cake, but she seems to have come away with a double portion here. It's massive.
Live your life within the moment.